Hey guys, this is your girl Jennifer Land, the crown jewel, prophetic voice, and certified life coach for women who desire marriage. If you are a woman that desire marriage, or you know that this is the season that God is calling you to be a wife, and you're interested in signing up for a coaching session, you can find that link down in the description of this video. I also have an upcoming author's workshop. If you are someone who has always desired to be an author, you can find that link down in the description of this video. So, guys, I just wanted to hop on here really quickly. I am doing a lyrical message. Now, God speaks to me a lot through songs. I don't like doing lyrical messages. I don't know if I will start doing them or not, but I honestly don't like doing them. A lot of people do lyrical messages on YouTube. I just don't really feel like that's my thing. I've done it once. But again, I don't really feel like it's my thing, but God speaks to us in different ways. And so the lyrical message that I'm doing is by R. Kelly. Okay, now many people may turn up their nose, frown with R. Kelly. One thing you cannot deny is this man's talent. And to be honest with you, I really feel like this man has a call on his life. How many of you guys know that God can even deliver him? When we talk about prodigals, this man is a prodigal, but I believe that he has a call on his life. His voice is anointed. You know, he may decide to turn his life around and start singing for the Lord. I don't know, guys, but I'm definitely going to be praying for him. Just hearing this song today, it just brought me back to, the fact that this man is talented. And I feel like, this man, he's a prodigal. He's been beat down, he's been abused, all these different things. And so he passed that on to other people. And so many of you guys, if you are dealing with a prodigal situation or a God ordained kingdom spouse, king partner, whatever you call it, many of you guys should be able to relate to this. This man is a prodigal, and he's been involved in worldly activities to the point where it landed him in jail. Okay, living for the kingdom of darkness. And where did it land him? God sent judgment upon him. God sent his wrath upon him. It's the same thing with these spouses. It's the same thing. So if we are believing that God can turn these spouses around, why can't he change R. Kelly's life? So you guys just be led by the Lord in terms of if you want to pray for this man or not. But I wanted to do this song because it's prophetic. It's such a prophetic song, and I was supposed to do this long ago. I have so many messages that I need to get out. It's insane, but this is actually one of my favorite songs. And so I was riding in a car today, and it came on, and I'm like, oh my God. Like, oh my God, oh my God. So I knew that God was speaking, so you guys have to go and listen to these lyrics. Just get in a quiet place later on today while you're driving. Just listen to the lyrics. When I say that this song is prophetic, when it comes to this kingdom spouse, this God ordained spouse, this marriage journey, this is a prophetic song, I'm telling you. And it's speaking actually from the heart of a prodigal that's being transformed into a God ordained spouse. So you guys have to go and listen to the song. So the name of the song is called I'm Gonna Trade in My Life. So the title of this video is I'm Gonna Trade in My Life for You. Okay. And so I wanted to just be able to share this because God is speaking all throughout this song. I mean, what is the saying that, what the enemy meant for evil, God can make it for good? So this is God showing you guys how many of these prodigals, um, as they're going through life, God is going to put a revelation in them, and they're going to begin to see things differently. Okay. They are going to see things differently. You got to believe this. Okay. And so, again, I don't like doing lyrical messages, but I just wanted to be able to share this because I'm like, oh my God, I forgot about this song, and it's just so prophetic, and it speaks perfectly to the kingdom marriage and the God ordained marriage journey. And so I hope this can be of encouragement for someone. So I'm going to read the lyrics and then I'm going to break them down. If you guys want to listen to the song afterwards, come back and comment however you want to do it. But I just wanted to be able to share this with you guys before I turned in for bed tonight. All right, guys, here we go. Okay, guys, hopefully you can hear this. I have sped up the track so YouTube don't flag this, but I just wanted you guys to hear this song. If you have never heard it, again, it's called Trade in My Life. So I'm going to try to see if I can allow you guys to hear this. Every night asking myself what happened to our happy home. Will I ever see you again? I need to know, my friend. Past is gone. Tomorrow's on tomorrow. The sun is going down. I need you around. I'm willing to trade my life. My life for you. I'm willing to trade you. My life. Sitting here wondering, how did things go wrong? Every night asking myself, what happened to our happy home? Will I ever see you again? I need to know, my friend. Now the past has gone away, but tomorrow's on its way. Though the sun is going down, I need you around. I'm willing to trade in my life. So, with this first verse, many of the spouses, they are really going through it, okay? And so they are sitting around in their sorrows, and they've been thinking about you. The Lord has been putting you on their mind. And so many of them, they're sitting around alone, and they just cannot believe, like, reality has started to hit them. And so this is the Lord doing this. The Lord has called reality to hit them. Many of them, they probably have went through certain things in their life where it has brought you back to remembrance. The Lord is allowing them to see that they had something really good with you. So they're wondering, how did things go wrong between you guys? And the Lord is going to shed light on them, even when it comes to all the things that they done wrong. If they have wronged you in any way, if you guys, it was a mutual situation, like a lot of these different things are going through their mind right now. And they realize they had a happy home with you. Now, many of you guys, you probably have not been married to your spouse. Some of you guys are married, but you felt like home to them. And, they want a life with you. And so you were not only the love of their life, but you were their friend. They realize that they can't get the past back, but they're looking towards the future. So now they're telling you everything that they've been mixed up in, they are willing to trade that all for you. And they're not only willing to trade it for you, but they're willing to trade it for God first and foremost. But they're ready to put everything on the line and trade it all for you. And this is the Lord doing this. Okay. And so it goes into the chorus. Now I'm sitting here reminiscing on what we used to share and how we used to be such a happy pair. I can't believe we've thrown it all away. Tell me, will I see you again someday? So again, they're reminiscing about the things, the love, the passion, all these things that you guys used to share that they obviously took for granted, okay? And they realized they were really happy with you. And so, again, this is the Lord having them to see what they had in you. Okay. And so they realized that they threw away true love. Okay. They even threw away the promises of God. And so now they realize that they were wrong and they're wondering, will they ever see you again? Will they ever see you again? Will they have a second chance with you? For some of them, just to be able to see your face or hear your voice, um is it will probably be enough for them, but some of them, they feel like they can't get you back, so they're wondering, will I even get a chance to see you? Even though I want this love back, I realize what I had. I wonder, will I ever see you again someday? Because love, it just seems so far away because of the fact that they messed everything up. And so it goes into the next verse. Now the past is gone away, but tomorrow's on its way. Though the sun is going down, I need you around. And so they realize that they can't get the past back. They realize how good things were in the past, but they realize they can't get that back because the past is gone. We can never go back to our past. God is not calling us to go back to our past. He's calling us to something new. And so the Lord has even revealed that to many of them. The past is gone. Okay. And so they realize they have no choice but to look towards the future, whatever that may bring. Okay. But they are saying deep down inside them, they need you in their life, they need you around. And the Lord, once again, the Lord is helping them to see all of that because you are where home is. You are where God is. God, you have a relationship with the Lord. And so the Lord is helping them to see that you are the missing piece in their life. You are the missing piece. And for many of you guys, God is even showing them, how the future was supposed to play out if you guys would have stayed together. So it goes into the next verse, and some of this I'm gonna skip over because this is R. Kelly singing to the choir. But I just want you guys to get a general understanding of this message once again. We both know that we made a vow, said we always be together, that our love would endure, yes. But now you're gone and I'm all alone. But I need you here and I'm willing to trade it. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. So, again, some of you guys are married to your God ordained spouses, your kingdom spouses. Some of you guys are not. And for whatever reason, there has been a separation. And so they are thinking, like, hey, we always said that we would be together. And so it was never their plan to separate from you. But the thing about it is, they allowed the enemy to come in and persuade them to live this life that God obviously did not call them to live. And so now they're thinking about all of this. And so they're saying, you've gone, but I'm all alone now. I'm all alone. I realize I'm missing my other half, my better half, the person that God has called me to be with. And now they are asking you, would you be willing to take them back? And now they are saying, you know, I need you here with me and I'm willing to trade everything. So this is almost like them negotiating at this point, okay? They want you with them. And if you agree to be with them, they're willing to trade everything. They're willing to trade the world just for you. I don't even have to think about it twice. Hey, I'll trade it until you return to me. I'm going to stay on my hands and knees. And when I see you, I'm going to stand up and reach my hands out to you and trade it. And so they've made it up in their mind. They don't even have to think about this twice. Their mind is made up, is solid. God has given them full revelation that you are it, you are the future. And they're saying, I'm solid on this decision. This is where home is. This is where I want to be. I don't have to think about this twice. Everything that I've been doing out in the world, I'm ready to trade it all for the love of my life. And so many of them, they're even praying, asking God to please allow you to give them a second chance. Some of them, I'm just going to say it, they did you dirty, they did you wrong, and they don't feel like that they are even worthy of forgiveness, but they're leaning towards the Lord, asking God, can you please help me with this situation? Can you please bring us back together? And so many of them, they're going to continue to pray until God brings you guys back together. And so many of them, they even have faith saying, when you come, if I get the second chance, I'm going to reach out my hand to you, and I'm going to trade everything for you. I'm going to reach out for love, and I'm going to give it all up. I'm going to give the world up. I'm going to give the counterfeits up. I'm going to give this reckless life and destruction up. I'm giving it all up. And again, this is God showing them this, okay? Because he has a higher plan in mind for their lives, okay? And so, guys, when I heard this, I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. And so, going into the next verse, said, I love my music and I love my fans. I got to step back. Look at this thing like it sure enough is. Tell me, do you remember when we used to say everything is in their love? Tell me. And so he's basically saying with this, many of the spouses, they're saying, once again, everything that I've been doing, well, all the things I'm not supposed to be doing that I really love, even though God is not even calling them to do this stuff, they are saying they are willing to give it all up for you. They are willing to give it all up for you. And they are looking at this situation with an open eye now. Okay. The Lord has taken the blinders off and they can see the situation for what it is right now. Okay. And so he goes on to even quote the Bible. And the next verse, it says, what does it profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul? I'm gonna trade it to be with you. That's scripture all day long. That's scripture all day long. What does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? Many of these spouses, they've been out here, we already know they're prodigal sons. They are prodigals. They've been out here, a lot of them thinking that they're living this high life and that they think they're living their best life and having a good time. You're doing this, you're doing that. And the Lord has shown them themselves, okay? And they realize all of the money, all of the women, the men, the counterfeits, the partying, the XYZ, whatever they've been mixed up in, they still feel lost, like they haven't gained anything. They realize none of this stuff really mean anything to them because within this, they've lost themselves. God is now showing them who they are supposed to really be in life, that they're supposed to be repping for the kingdom of God. And because they've been mixed up in all of these things, they've lost their way. They've lost themselves. They've lost their souls, all to have all these worldly things. So again, God is showing them themselves. And so now, like I said, the blinders are off. And so now they are saying, I'm willing to trade all of that to be with. So that is it. That is all, guys. I hope this message blessed someone. Please go back and listen to that full song. Okay. The Lord is dealing with many of these spouses. He has told you that this is your marriage season and you are getting ready to receive the promises of God. He is changing the minds and the heart of many of these spouses. Again, this was a prophetic lyrical message. If you feel like this message is for you, definitely take it back to the Lord to confirm that and see what else He may give you. Okay. Um, Again, this is your girl, Jennifer Lynn, the crown jewel, and I will talk with you guys next time.